Hello, hello. I'm on time. I did it. I can use effects. What does this do? Oh my gosh. Hello. I have not been live in quite some time, and they've added really fun things. I don't know. That was supposed to be rainbows, but nothing happened. Oh, so it's my birthday. Thank you, 3 people, for being here. I don't know who is here. Oh, Wendy's here. I was early. I was trying to be early, and I'm so sad because my friend Kara doesn't have Facebook, and I thought she could come anyway, and then she can't. So I was trying to figure out a way that she could, and then I realized it's okay. Hi, Ashley. So yeah, type in the chat. I can see that, but it doesn't like necessarily show me. Hi, Pat. Oh, and these filters are amazing. This is Bugs. He is here. Oh, I got a text from Carmen saying, I think I'm here. I can see you and hear you. Then you are here, Carmen. It looks like I'm in outer space, but I'm actually just in my living room. Hi, Annette. Oh my gosh. Thanks everybody for coming. This is really fun. It's like a real party. Isn't it, Bugs? It's just been you and me and husband all day. But now we have real people here. Okay, I do really like this filter, but I'm kind of addicted to trying different filters, so hello. That sort of matches my shirt pretty well. Oh my gosh, you guys have to try these sometimes. But I really like this one. I feel like I wore the right eyeshadow for it. And some of you are probably very surprised because I don't usually wear makeup, even when I go to writing group. So I wore makeup today. Well, just for this. So I have a few things I've collected, and I want to have a little bit of fun and not just like talk at you, but I was just getting warmed up and juiced up, and I need to light my candle. The candle's scent, so that you can imagine it, is sea salt and orchid. No. How do you say that flower's name? Orchid? That seems wrong. When I get nervous, I say a lot of words wrong. But I have had a really good day. Thank you, Wendy. I haven't had my hair this short for so long. That's funny. So long I haven't had this hair this short. And I really was kind of nervous about it, but I really like it, and it feels orchid. Thank you, Nadine. When something is spelled like that with a CH, and then, yeah, thank God for people that help me. So anyway, I know the lady who makes these candles, and they are just spectacular. So, okay, light a candle for our time together. And I do want to say that I will probably be done at 5 o'clock. But in order for that to happen, I need to grab my other phone. So how do okay, I don't know. I can see all your comments. It's just, like I said, I haven't been live for a long time. So I wanted to practice because maybe I'll do more of it. It's a good way to share songs and poetry too. So this was a birthday present for myself. And my mom got me this sweatshirt. As some people know, I'm sort of into lightning bolts, which has to do with my dad, but I don't really want to tell that story today. Okay. I have my ukulele. I have some cards to pull. I have cards that I made. I have cards that I bought. Oh yeah, and I wanted to put on this headband, I think. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. And the first thing is I want to show you my cake, because it was the only thing other than doing this live video that I decided that I really wanted. Was I wanted to have a cake. And a little bit of the backstory that not everybody knows. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna cry, which is just how I am. So if it happens, well, I think you guys all know me pretty well, that's okay. So Carmen is wearing a wizard's hat. I love that. Well, it's perfect that I put on my flower thing, headband. Oh man, this is gonna be good with all these words missing. I want you to know I'm completely sober. And I have been for a long time, longer than most people would think I had the ability to be. And I don't mean sober from alcohol. I've never really been very tolerant of alcohol, but as many people know, I have smoked a lot of weed in my adult life. And over this winter, I became intolerant to just about everything. Weed, sugar, and like too much food of any kind. Sometimes water, it felt like my body sort of revolted on me. And so my only remedy was to just like get back to being a very basic, boring person who does nothing. And I'll tell you, it's been actually really fun. And I have decided I am going to smoke some weed tonight and hopefully over this weekend. I never was trying to not ever have the beautiful plant of marijuana in my life again. But I just want to let you know that even though I seem really wacky and weird right now, I am completely sober. However, I did have a piece of cake about half an hour ago, and I don't have sugar very often at all anymore. So when I do, it kind of jacks me up pretty good. But I asked Brent, my husband, to make me this cake, and he did. And I don't know if it's because we watch like a ton of the Great British Baking Show, or just that he's an amazing baker in and of itself, but he made a pretty fantastic cake. I asked him to make this cake that my grandma used to make that was just simply, well, I never even really knew her to make it, but it was a recipe that my mom would make, but it was actually my dad's mom's recipe. My grandma's meal. Betty. Anyway, it was just a marshmallow frosting is what it was called. They didn't just put that marshmallow fluff on it. It was like a frosting she made. And so I tried to describe all of this to my husband, and he totally made it. It tasted exactly like it. So I'm gonna go get the cake, and this is your chance to think about. I'm gonna give you some choices. So comment here if you would like me to pull a card for you or a present from the Goddess box. You don't get to keep the present, but you get it energetically. So the Goddess box has like real things, like real toys and stuff like that. And inside this pouch are power cards that I made a few years ago. And I made them out of a painting that I did with Nadine at Artful Dreamers. I did a painting of my inner critic. And then later I took that painting and these are like the back of the cards. I'm not going to show you the front because, so I would say those are usually the most popular card when I have done cards like this before. But maybe that's because it was the only option I gave people. And this box I call the magic box, different than the Goddess box. And inside here are all statements that begin with I am. So you could also call this the I am box. I also made this at Nadine's studio. I've done a lot of creating there. But I have new cards that I purchased from a different artist, and they're all crow. So if you want a card, like Carmen said, you could tell me which deck you want me to pull from. The I am box, the power cards, or the crow cards. And if you just say card, then I'm gonna choose. Okay? You could also say Goddess box. So those are 4 choices. So go ahead and you can comment what you would like, And then when we get back, I'll do a card reading, and I'm gonna go get my cake. I'm not gonna eat any of the cake because I've already had enough, but I'm gonna show you the cake, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Oh, Carmen wants a power card. Oh, I'm so excited to pull cards. I haven't done this since camp 2 years ago. Okay. I will be right back. Where did Bugs go? I've already lost my bunny. Okay. So I know what time it is. Okay. Where's the cake? Okay. Look at this cake. It's so amazing. And then I did a stencil, and he did that with cocoa powder. And I did have these candles. It tastes so good. And yeah, it has a lot of sugar in it. Okay. Reading in reverse is good exercise. I know, right? It's totally not healthy at all. But we all need treats every once in a while. Okay. I'm going back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm going to light this incense that I meant to light. Thank you, Beth, for sending me this incense. And for the plant medicine that I'm going to try very soon. If I can handle sugar in my system, I think I can handle other things again. Okay. Oh yeah, I feel bad because I totally forgot that some of my writing group friends are fasting right now. And then I just showed you the most delicious cake on the planet. Don't watch the Great British Baking Show either. That will cause you to salivate. Okay. Now I have some incense going and my candle, and I am ready to pull cards. Okay, I'm gonna go back to see who said first. I think it was, hi Sherry Hart. Oh, Ashley wants the goddess box. Okay, fine. So usually if you're here, you tell me when to stop, and I just, well, here's the box too. It's a goddess, and then it's full of toys. So if you're here, you usually tell me to stop, but I'll just have to pretend like I can hear you. Oh wait, yeah, you definitely want this. No, not that, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. This is what I pulled for you, Ashley. Two fairies on a log together. And I love this because Ashley's a person I have not been with in real life. We're together every Saturday on a channel much like this. And one day I hope we can sit across from each other like the fairies that we are and enjoy life. In fact, I'm gonna add this to my little collection of things I look at here. So two fairies on a log for you, Ashley. Okay, next is Carmen, draw a card, power card. I think I knew that. Okay, power card for Carmen. I would tell you the whole story behind these. There's like, but just say, I put a lot of thought into these. They all have like a verb, basically. Okay. This is a good one. Your verb, Carmen, is paint. And what you should paint is color, because that comes from within and brings you heart power. Yes, there are 4 types of power in the power cards, and you got heart power, paint color. So if you abide by that instruction, your life will be blessed to an infinite measure. Okay, power card for Carmen. A card for Sherry Hart. When I first saw you type that, Sherry Hart, I really wanted to pull you a crow card because I know that you are a fellow crow lover, and I've been wanting to show you these cards. And they're very simple. And actually, before I write every Saturday with my sisters, I always pull a crow card, and they're always very profound. So, Sherry Hart, bond. Look at that heart in the middle. Well, I see it as a heart. Yeah, it's a heart with wings for Sherry Hart with two crows bonded. Bond. Oh, I get so many chills for this card. I'm going to keep them all up here. I feel very bonded to everybody who's here or watching later. Or I wouldn't have invited you here. None of you are related to me by blood, but you're all related to me deep in my heart. And I feel such a bond with you, especially Sherry Hart. And I feel very lucky I get to spend all weekend with you too, and that you live in my town. Okay, Sherry Hart. Nadine, you just gave me a heart. Oh, then I see card. Yeah, you definitely want a card. Ooh, I know I want one of the things I made at your studio. So Nadine is amongst being one of my greatest friends. She's an art teacher, and that is definitely like a big space where we connected. And I've probably done like, what, 30 classes with her since like we met in 2017. At least. I should have started counting at some point. Okay, Nadine's card is to write. Expression in words is full of joy. That is mind power instead of heart power. I hope that resonates with you, Nadine. Okay. Ooh, Beth Clark wants something from the goddess box. I'm reaching in and I'm looking at the incense you gave me to guide me. Yep, this is it. It's a rock with a dinosaur. It's a painted rock that someone found for me at a park in Gig Harbor. And I love this because Beth has amazing power. Like, sometimes when she writes, it's like power from so deep in the earth. Like, it's definitely from dinosaur fossils. And it's like spilling up through volcanoes of love through her. And I feel so lucky to know all of you. So that's for you, Beth. Carmen, I pulled you a power card. You got paint. Wendy is ready for a card. Okay, I'm going to do a power card for you too. Because, oh, I see what you mean, Carmen. Reading in reverse is a good exercise. Like reading, I have to read the comments backwards. Ooh, I'm going to definitely this one for Wendy. It's another one from Mind Power. This is your card, Wendy. Question. Question questions. Question answers. Question always. I don't know why I laugh, but probably because Wendy has two small children who I adore beyond measure, and I'm very sad that I haven't gotten to see them in a while because she lives in Spokane, which, for those of you who don't know the geography of Washington State, that is about 6 hours from where I live. And with COVID, it has not been accessible for us to visit. Oh, I meant to keep that out. But her kids ask a lot of questions, as many small children do. But I think that the Ford children ask a lot of extra questions because Wendy is so good at giving answers. Like, she will give the most detailed, specific answers. Even when, like, they were 2 or 3, she would be like, oh, you want to know about why mosquitoes bite you? I will tell you. And all of a sudden, you're just, like, captivated. And the kids are like, and this, and this, and so I love that you raise questioners, and thank you for inspiring that card. And I love having you here, my dearest Wendy. Wendy is my oldest friend. We've been friends since we were born. Amazing cake. Does anybody else want a card? Oh yeah, more people fasting. Love it, love it. Sisters. Oh. Robin, do you want a card? Today it was Diana Ross. They asked about Diana Ross. Oh, okay. I see that. I should have put my camera on. I'll have to remember that for next time, but maybe that's fun for everybody. If you just held a mirror up, would that work? But I think the trick is I should have done the setting where I do my camera in mirror. Okay, Robin does want a card. Okay, I'm actually nobody has pulled from the magic box, and I think the only one here who knows about this is Sherry Hart, but this box is pure fucking magic. Like, when we sit around a fire and pull I am statements out, it's like people just start like weeping instantly because they're just like so spot on. And yeah, so I'm gonna pull an I am for Robin, who is the leader of my writing group. Okay. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Have fun reading this one in reverse because I'm not even sure if it's a word, but Robin's is I am lushness. And I love that because we make up a lot of new words in our circle, and you are lushness. Robin, you are so full of everything that's lush, and the way you love is lush, the words you say, your poetry is lushness, and I have literally never pulled that one before. But one night around the circle, maybe Sherry Hart can remember. Oh yeah, I had one that said I am rock, not a rock, not rocking, it just said I am rock, and it just kept getting pulled, like probably 10 or 12 times, and people were getting upset at it, like, oh, rock, just go away. I think that was it. Anyway, there's cards in there that have been pulled over and over, but I've never seen I am lushness, and it's so perfect for you, Robin. You're welcome. I knew you were super into the I am, so I figured you would like that box. And I'm keeping all your cards right here on my little desk space. Ashley, did I pull something for you? Oh yeah, the fairy. That's right, goddess box. Okay. I think I pulled for everybody that's here. And I'm really glad that you're all here. It's the perfect group. I think I invited about 20 people, you know, but a couple of those people live in time zones where it would be like 3 a.m. for them. And some of those people, you know, just have things. And it's why I like that they can watch the replay. And so I'm actually going to pull a card now for everybody that's watching the replay. So this will be exciting. So for all of you watching this afterwards, thank you for celebrating my birthday whenever it works for you. Because one of the things that I learned about a year ago is that reality does not really involve linear time. And that was like a huge aha for me. Yeah, I used to think like I knew what was real if I was like pacing with linear time, but then I realized that's actually not true at all. So I hope you can follow that deep thought. Oh, whoa. Okay, so in the power cards, there's 4 that are like majorly powerful, and they each belong to the elements. So the card that was pulled for everybody watching is Warrior Create, the fire card. It's the south. It belongs to the south. So there's northeast, southwest, obviously. And there's 54 power cards. So the chance of getting one of these is, I don't know what the ratio or the percentage is, but it's really low, like maybe 3%, we'll say. So that's really fun. Everybody watching the replay, you are called to be a warrior and create and get to the fire as your power. So here's a candle for all of you. And perfect. I can't believe I've been talking for 25 minutes straight, but I don't do a lot of talking these days, so it feels really good. Okay, but I'm gonna sing a song and then, oh, I need to pull a card for myself. You're right. And I'm really glad I did this without everybody on camera, because I have a hard time kind of focusing on myself a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sing this song after I pull a card for myself. And actually this song I call my power song, and I wrote it like I think in 2017, so like 4 years ago. I haven't sung it for a while. Which card? This card is for me. It's a mind power. We're a heavy mind group today, and it is science. And it says, one step away from an aha moment. And the little carriage says fortunes on the top, like there's a scientist writing in that carriage. I love being one step away from the aha moment. Science is how we get there. Science of the cosmos. Okay. Where's my uke? Right here. All right, let's sing a song. Oh. I love myself unconditionally, 'cause fearless self-love is essential to my happiness. I am impeccable with my word. I spread only positivity. I step outside my comfort zone. I am not guided by fear. I cultivate patience. In doing so, I cultivate self-confidence. I give everywhere I go. I give my smile, my attention, and my listening. I speak freely, express my truth. I play and have fun. I give love to my body. I sleep, drink water, eat well, and exercise. It's like a run-on affirmation of all the things I was trying to be 4 years ago. And I remember, I think it was summertime, so it was right around my 40th birthday. And I felt such a transition, which I think everybody feels when they turn 40. And looking at this group, yes, you're all above 40. And in fact, you're all older than me. So I don't need to tell you that shit. But it's like when you write something that you don't actually believe. And so it's making me cry now, because like I did plant all that stuff and I do believe it all now. And not just believe it, but like I live it, like how I gave up sugar and marijuana and everything just to love my body this year. And I just really wanted to feel well by my birthday. Like that was my big goal in February and March, when I remember one Saturday I couldn't even go to my online writing group. Like my body was just in that much, like it wasn't even pain, it was just like torment. Like it just was not happy being alive. And yeah, I love this song. It's officially called Affirmation Song, but in my heart it's always been like this power song, because I can sing it and I can hear it in my brain sometimes when like I feel weak or I get nervous. Like fearless self-love is essential to my happiness. So yeah, I think that's the only song I want to sing today, and that's okay. Because I've taken half an hour of your lives, and what a gift that is. For those of you that came and watched, and pulling cards for you, and feeling just like linear time is not real, that sometimes even geography isn't real. And some of you are joining from Florida and California and Spokane and Port Orchard, which people not around here probably don't even know where that is. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that I have to say today. Thank you all for helping me celebrate myself. And I definitely am glad that I cried today because, as Sandy says, I don't think Sandy is here, but we were talking about leaky eyes and how they do help us heal, whether we're sad or happy when we cry, that it helps us release what we need to. I love you all so much. My biggest dream in this world is for all the people in this magical little group that I created to actually be together in real life. And as you know, I spend my life creating experiences for people, so I will keep creating and you will keep attending, and my dreams keep coming true every day. So thank you all for the birthday wishes. You are the gift of my life. And before I go, let's pull one card for everybody here and not here that I love, which is like 99.9% of the people that I meet. There's a few bastards. Okay. Me and my husband were just talking about today how maybe it's not like, you don't have to love everybody. I'm like, wow, really? I don't? Cool. I am forgiveness. And when I read this, I think I am human and I'm gonna have to forgive myself and others, and that's what we're here to do. Thank you for all your comments. They get to live on the page forever. Thank you for telling me how to say orchid, even though I'm pretty sure I did know that. And thank you for the way you love me and the world around. I will blow out the candle as if it's a birthday cake, because I already did that today. Sorry, I was reading the comments. I'm glad I can make everybody laugh and have fun. And Wendy, this might come back. Wendy is an expert in ASL, so I think this is reversed. So, however it is, I love you all. And happy birthday to me! May I see you all in real life within this next year. Many more on channel 44.